Hi friends, it's Julia. I'm here to show what's left of my Christmas 2015 kit that I put together to use all year. My last video showed you what I had used out of the kit to make cards and layouts. I made 30 cards and 13 pages with this kit. But as you can see, I have these three smaller iris boxes, the 5x7 size that are holding a lot of embellishments. And then I've got this bigger 12x12 iris box that has some of the bigger embellishments as well as the paper. And I have added some things in over the course of the last year, so it's not the same. So when you see, I'll put this on a playlist, and when you look at the original kit and you see what I have left, you're going to say, oh, you barely used anything and you added so much more in. I think I added this. I'm not sure if I added this twine in or if I just the metal tapes. Anyway, those I have left. I only use those like once on a card. My roller date stamp, of course. And then I put this, I have silver tape, and I took some scrap cardstock and put the silver, it's metal tape, tin tape. And so I taped it on there, and then I went through and used some of my dies to cut out some phrases with words and images with some of the different dies. Like, how pretty is that Christmas? And it's so dainty and it's so pretty, and the ornaments are so pretty and they're so shiny. You just can't mimic that shine with some of the other stuff. So I put the extras in there to play with at some later point. And you can see I just used it a little and cut out just a few ornaments. I have, that's a scrap of paper. This was a cut apart sheet that I cut apart, and this is what I have left of it. I used several pieces from there. Leftover stickers, brads, leftover, more ornaments, flare buttons. This is all of my Christmas washi tape with the exclusion of what's in the other containers that I have in the closet that hold my Christmas washi tape. So all of those and that, and then all of these here. I have brads. Some of these packs I did not use because I didn't feel like they were really Christmas colors. Had lots of little bows left over, lots of felties left over. These gold bows from Freckled Fawn. I used a couple of those wreaths there. I have this big roll of twine. I think I added this in at a later date, and it's that very thick twine. I'm not sure if I used that at all. This twine is a very thick one from Close to My Heart, and I used a lot of it. These are all images that I have cut out with scraps. When the scraps were getting very small, I would cut them out with images, and a lot of these I pre-cut before I even started with this kit. That is a leftover piece from a Christmas card. And there's several other pieces in here. Like I have the embossed paper that I embossed a lot of it. I had just a tiny little scrap, so I cut it into a banner shape. Another roller date stamp. I have another ornament. Here's more stuff, more doilies, and that tree that I cut out. I have these gold tags, more flare, and I used quite a bit of this. You saw, if you watched the other video, you saw how many cards I made. You saw everything that I used. Those are the little sequins as well as the acrylic Christmas trees that I have. Bought those many years ago, and then I think there's more sequins in there and more sequins in there, and those are just cupcake holders. There's more Christmas trees, and there's brads in that one, as well as not felties but foamies. Those are little foam embellishments. And gold brads. Okay, and finally, these are all bits of bling that I had in here from Freckled Fawn, Close to My Heart, and just random bits and pieces out of my stash, all these different blings that I have. And I use quite a bit of bling and wood veneers here, and that's everything that I had in the top tray. Underneath, this is pretty much what is left from that Stampin' Up kit. And I have it all kind of here, and I've blended it in with other things that I've done. A friend had this die at a retreat, and she cut it out for me so I could see it. She also cut this out. This image, it says, Merry Christmas, wishing you a Merry Christmas. She was gonna just trying a new die out. I wish I had got her to cut me out like 20 of these Christmas trees. I love this. And so all of this I have left from that Stampin' Up kit. It may stay, it may go. I've added in some bits and pieces, but the remainder of it is what was in the kit. And then as far as paper goes, I've gotten into this 6x6 paper pad. That's scrap paper. I believe I got into this once at least, I think. I have stickers and stickers, doilies, more stickers. And this stuff I've looked at for the last year. Oh, look, here's a Christmas card I never finished. Huh, I've stamped it. I've done the front of it. I guess I never stamped an envelope. And this one I took a lot of scraps and put on there. But I didn't stamp the inside. Huh, I have 2 more Christmas cards. Huh, nice. Set those aside. Anyway, so I have lots and lots of stickers and things left in this kit. A lot of them may come back in, but a lot of them may not. That is a piece of our Christmas paper from last year that was double-sided and so very pretty. More stickers that I had hoped to get used up, but I didn't. But I feel like I got a ton out of this kit. A ton done out of this kit. This is all scrap paper right here in the front. And I tried to keep the collections together as far as the paper goes so that I would know when I put it back away. I know, I'm really weird about that. When I put things back away, I don't necessarily care if the stickers go back with the correct paper pad, but I like to put all the paper in a collection back together so I know that it matches and I can pull it all as a collection again and use it again. So I may pull some of these stickers. Look at that chipboard piece. I think I only used that one piece right there out of it. Oh, that's a shame. That's lovely. Okay, so this top section here was the Close to My Heart paper kit that I added in, and I only have that one piece of paper, that cardstock and that piece of paper left from it. This one was a set from Hobby Lobby from Paper Studio, and I used quite a bit of it, but I still have a ton left. I had a whole paper pad of this, and that's like half the paper pad. I may have split this one with my sister, but the other half may still be down in my paper stash. Here's the scraps from some of that, the Close to My Heart, as well as that Hobby Lobby paper. More scraps from those. I told you I'm kind of OCD about how I put my scraps in here, and keeping the different collections together. This is all from a paper pad, and I want to say it was My Mind's Eye, maybe. Yeah, I think it was My Mind's Eye. But a beautiful collection of paper. And it goes on. And I don't think I used this one a whole lot. I just used it a little bit. And I think it goes through here. Yeah. Let me put these scraps down here. This is the Market Street collection that I bought when I went to a brick and mortar store last year. It says Christmas on Market Street, and it's the My Mind's Eye paper. Beautiful stuff. and I think I'm still going to try and get some use. I may pull this back in, but it'll never leave my collection because I just don't get rid of Christmas paper mostly. I hoard it. I can't help it. I just do. Some green cardstock that I had pulled in, some red cardstock that I had pulled in. This green is Recollections, and so is the red. I think I bought 5 of each. And then I had a piece of gold Recollections cardstock there. And then this is just a piece from my stash that was Cloud 9 Designs. Anyway, that's it. That's everything that I have in the box. These are boxes full of embellishments that I have. Some of it is stuff that will go back into my stash. Some of it will not. Like here, I have all of these punch outs from gold glitter paper. There's hearts, there's stars, there's circles, all of it in here, and I'm going to try and use some of that I think this year as well. These are Freckled Fawn numbers. I have these 2 bits of embellishment, and I'm not sure if they came with the Stampin' Up! Kit. They may have, but I don't remember now. Freckled Fawn embellishments, the stars, the clear stars, and the gold arrows. I have lots of star, wood veneer, cork pieces. These are Freckled Fawn letters, the large letters here. And then there's lots of Freckled Fawn labels in there. So I have all of that left. And yes, all of this will go back into my stash. If I use it this year, I do. If I don't, I don't. I will kind of sort through and clear out some of my older stash that I don't want anymore before I get started building another kit. Bits and pieces of embossed paper, and that was really fun, and that's a great way to use your embossing folders. If you have lots of embossing folders and you don't really use them a lot, just take some scrap paper or some other paper, just cut them down, run them through your embossing folders, and then put them with your stash so that you have them. And you'll be just amazed at how much you get used from them. This is all part of an embellishment pack from that Market Street, Christmas on Market Street collection. Then there's some Studio Calico embellishments in here, and I think more My Mind's Eye. Lots and lots of embellishments left over in there. A lot of that's paper. And in this one, here's more of that embossed paper, and you can see I've either cut it down or used it, and this is what I have left over. That's just so beautiful. So is that. That's white on one side, and the silver that's debossed because the images go down in. Have that one, the snowflakes. That's, I think, a poinsettia flower, just a grid, and more snowflakes. And then these are what I have left of my Project Life or Pocket Page cards. These are all the 3x4s, the 2x2s, the 3x3s, and the 4x6s from all of it. So that's what I have left of my stash from 2015, and I'll be back with another video to show you what I'm pulling into my Christmas 2016 kit that will last me for the whole next year. It's going to last me all of December plus all of 2017 as I put together Christmas cards throughout the year. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.